So Fatman,
So sleazy.
you know, we were talking about 10 years on the regular wrestling show a couple months ago, a month ago, depending on when you listen to it. Um, but we've never really done a watch along of the very first show we reviewed.
Nope.
I think
So
we should
let's
rectify that.
yes.
Well, let's talk more about that on the wrestling show. Welcome everyone, this is Sleazy.
This is the fat man.
Welcome everyone to a very special episode. This is a special premium episode for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. We love doing these types of shows. We're going to do a watch along. Fat Man's got his notes ready. You could tell he's ready for this.
Got a beverage, got a catheter in, got my blankie. I'm good.
Oh, we're going to need a catheter. Today we're going to watch Survivor Series 2012, headlined by what fucking ridiculous. A triple threat match, of course, right?
Because that's your favorite type.
Oh god damn it. So we will get this going. So boot up your Peacock, or if you're Canadian or other country that enjoys actual WWE Network, bring it up. Go to Survivor Series.
Just search Survivor Series 2012. It's easier that way, especially on Peacock.
It's terrible because it's like
Yeah.
season 25. No, it's Peacock. What the?
I think it is season 25,
It's
I
season
think.
25. I
Yeah.
went back. Well, I had to go through it because that's where both Fat Man and I are watching it on. We're watching it through Peacock. Uh Yay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. So we'll get started in just a moment here. Screen share, yes. We're going to do a Chrome tab. We're going to do Peacock. Click on Peacock. And we should be ready. You should see the bar in yours. Make sure you mute
Yes.
on yours.
I see it.
Okay. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, play. So I'm pretty sure Fat Man's got notes already.
I do.
Um, so we're using for people who are not aware, COVID did a lot of things in this world. We used to do this the hard way, which was watch them separately and try and sync it. It was terrible.
Yes.
Um, but we're gonna hope this works. We're using something called Watch Party. Um, check it out if you haven't before. It's actually pretty fun. It's pretty useful. I hope. We'll see how this goes, and if this blows up in her face, it blows up in her face. But
Yes. I know mine's a little laggy on my end,
oh,
but
I'm
that's okay.
lagging like a mofo right here, but we'll
Okay.
make it work. Um, so what are you? Do you have any pre-match things to talk about here?
I do. I was going to say him for a little bit, but we'll talk about the pre-show, which was your favorite, 3MB.
Yes.
They defeated Santino Marella and Zack fucking Ryder.
What a pre-show match.
And already I had to get up because I forgot my fucking brace.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I forgot my brace for my wrist. I'll be right back.
It's fine. While you're getting that, I'm going to make fun of CM Punk. So,
Okay.
which shouldn't be that hard, really. We are living in 2022 post the what do people call that? The not the pipe bomb, but the um uh scrum bomb, I guess you'd say. I don't know. How much of a fucking dick CM Punk has been as of late, and watching this back with different eyes is pretty interesting. I love some of the shots of Ryback and CM Punk in the
Oh,
ring.
Rob Van Goldberg.
Rob Van Goldberg. Yeah, it's just or just talking quickly about how looking back on this 10 years later and seeing how hilarious his reactions are to Ryback. It's just really, really
They
funny.
are they are pretty funny, especially uh where is it? Hold on. It's coming up where they do
Yeah,
like a
where they're
thing.
holding the
It looks
title
like
and
it looks like it's going super fast.
it's probably just trying to catch up.
Probably. Yeah, like that reaction right there.
That reaction is just amazing. I love it. Um,
So guess who sponsors this?
oh, I don't know. It's like I said, I don't watch these.
Oh, it's the 26th annual Survivor Series. Oops.
Oopsies. Oh well. Um,
Um, it's actually a company that no longer exists.
really?
Yes. Guess. 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 Guess.
Uh, I couldn't even tell you what was there. I can't. I
K
don't know.
Kmart.
Is it Kmart? Are you kidding
Kmart.
me? Ah,
Yes.
that's
By the way, this has been terrible. We are lagging so bad.
yeah. I'm seeing Dolph Ziggler signs,
Yeah, so am I. But
but yeah. Well, oh yeah, yeah. I'm actually so I think part of it is because of my computer. So I'm not doing this on the main computer. I'm doing it on a laptop, which doesn't.
oh, you
So
bastard.
I'm watching. I'm probably not lagging as much as you are because I'm watching it through the actual Peacock app, but it's also streaming it through Watch Party. We'll see how this works.
Yeah, it's super laggy on my end. It actually just froze on my end. There it
Did it
goes.
really?
It's 4, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it's super laggy.
So we might end up having to switch this up then.
Super, super laggy. Yeah, it just froze again.
Okay, so I'm going to kill this
Okay.
because we need to see the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, yes, we do.
Um, there we go.
Boom. There we go. It's a little laggy, but it's way better than it was.
Turn off the video um on your Zoom. That should probably help.
On my Zoom?
Yeah, because we don't need it.
How do I do that?
If you go to Zoom, you'll see start and stop video in the bottom corner.
Stop video?
Yes, there we are. That should help.
Perfect.
So, sorry, folks, a little bit of technical difficulties. We had to deal with this. I kind of lost my shit when the current NWA champion came down with the Funkadactyls.
Yeah. Now your mic's all freaking out.
Yeah, probably. Which
It's
is
a little better now.
not a surprise.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
So I'm at 530 right now.
Really? You're at 530?
534.
I'm at 544.
That's because I probably that's okay.
It's a fine. We got 9 seconds behind or ahead. So
And I've already watched it. So
yeah, you've watched it so much it's not even funny. So what is this match?
this is a bonus traditional Survivor Series elimination match. You have Brodus Clay, Justin Gabriel, Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, and Tyson Kidd versus the primetime players Primo and Eptico and Tenzai.
Holy shit. The hip hop hippo?
Uh, yes and no.
Okay, so this is a 10-man tag.
No, it's a Survivor Series elimination match, sir. Get it right.
Oh, fuck you. So I botched it while Sin Cara was coming down. So what?
Oh wow. So you sleazy you Sin Cara during Sin Cara.
Yeah, that was kind of the point. It was like I legitimately did it.
Oh.
Um So can we talk about how many active performers slash WWE superstars are actually here now?
that are currently in WWE.
Yes. What is there? Three?
So there's Rey Mysterio.
Yep. He's the only active competitor left.
Yes.
You've got Matt Bloom. No.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he's there anymore. Let's Google that.
Yeah. It's not like we don't have enough time to do this because we got Mysterio putting on one of his masks to a little kid right now. And then, of course, we got the Spanish announcer back in the days when the Spanish announcer team was, you know, Carlos Carrero.
He is still there. He is still the head trainer
Oh, cool.
at the
Okay.
Performance Center.
So we've got Ray, Tyson Kidd, who's still there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Bloom. I think that's it.
No, you're missing one
Titus.
other. Yep.
Titus is still there. So
And
4
then,
out of 10.
so then we have the current NWA World Heavyweight Champions in this match. And then we got PJ Black,
Who just showed up on Impact? Question mark.
we have another NWA competitor, Darren Young.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah,
Yes.
technically.
No,
I mean,
technically he's in NWA.
but I don't consider him an NWA guy.
He's an NWA.
I know he works for NWA, but he's holding one belt right now, and it's for New Japan. So who is he really?
I mean, FTR are holding 3 belts and they're not AEW belts. So,
Oh yeah, one of them is. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship is still technically AEW.
yeah, that's true.
As much as I don't want to say that, it is.
All right. So I know that you don't like hot women. So Rosa Mendez? No?
No, I'm in.
Whoa.
100% in.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of
Yep.
dollars, millions of dollars.
Ura.
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
Let me get rid of that browser also, just to be safe.
Yeah, you probably should get rid of technically Dirty Dango is part of NWA if you want to be very technical. So I don't know what to say to that. Because I'm looking at their active roster right now. It includes like Homicide and JTG and technically Matt Cardona. Mike Bennett is still technically them.
And
So
of course, you got Imo Smalls backwards out there
yes.
with Cameron, and you know how much I have the jungle fever. So
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
we will.
Actually, no, we won't.
Like we will.
No, we
I
won't.
don't think. No, we won't.
We won't, unfortunately.
We'll talk about something else later, though,
Yes.
which is an absolutely awful segment that should never have been on this pay per view.
My favorite. I love hearing that. So, okay, let's do it because why not?
Oh,
Fuck, Mary, kill.
Ooh.
Funkadactyls and Rosa Mendez.
Oh God. I think I'd. Oh, that's tough.
Right? I think I have the answer.
Mm. I think I have to marry Cameron, fuck Naomi, and kill Rosa Mendez.
Wow. We're almost the same. I'm even though of the 3, I would probably switch Naomi and Rosa on your end. I would fuck Rosa and marry Cameron. And the reason why is I think Naomi would be a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, that's why I said, well, at least have a night with her. Because she got that booty. So that's really the reason why. It's just because of the booty.
It's all about the booty, right?
It is.
So we've got this.
Oh, and by the way, The referee of this match, his son gets so much pussy.
So for
It's not
people
even funny.
who don't get the reference, the referee's kid is actually Nicholas from WrestleMania 34 fame, where he teams with Braun Strowman and becomes tag team champion for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was the best option, but why not? So of the 10 people in this match, who is your favorite wrestler of them all?
Really?
Yes.
Rey Mysterio. Come on, dude.
I said favorite. I didn't say best.
It's Rey Mysterio. Come on,
It's
dude.
still Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
See, Rey Mysterio is not my favorite wrestler up here.
Oh, I don't know who it is. It's
Who
got to
is?
be Epico. It's got to be
It's got to
Epico.
be Epico, right?
It's either Epico or the reigning NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Legitimately, and I mean this legitimately, my favorite performer out of all of them, not because of the performance, but just who he is as a person, Titus O'Neil, without question.
Oh, I think Tyson Kidd will be, if neck injury aside, would have been probably.
I think if you walk away from the fact Rey Mysterio is in the match, because obviously he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but outside of them, okay, that was an interesting tag team dance move, I guess. I don't know what to say about that one. But out of the 9 people, I think Tyson Kidd would be the biggest star.
Tyson Kidd?
Yeah. Because Tensai was on his way down. Primo and Epico never really were anything more than tag guys. Titus is nice, but
you might be a little bit more ahead of me than normal. I'm at 1330.
I'm currently at 1359.
Yeah, I don't know how I got 20 seconds behind you. Hello?
I don't know either.
You're at 13 what?
I'm at 1411 now.
14.
You can probably shoot ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it. I don't know how.
Well, we'll almost certainly desync as we're further as we go through this. We'll figure it out. So yeah, I mean, PJ Black, decent wrestler, but he's got no promo skills whatsoever. Darren Young has done a great job of being in NWA and New Japan. He's done a good job of being that Mr. No Days Off. But I don't see huge star quality for anybody here, really. Like even with Tyson Kidd, you're going to see him being like upper mid card. Maybe he takes a universal title for like a month or something. So transitional champion. That would be his very top end.
Oh, I think his top end would have been like US title.
Yeah, maybe legit threat, but no, if the titles were split again. Because don't forget, I mean,
right. Yeah.
We're in an era right now where both titles are sitting on one guy, but eventually that's not going to be the case. I don't think. Yeah. I wouldn't think. And he wouldn't be a bad guy to be a transitional champion or be in like a upper mid card feud with them or something with the champion. Same with if Titus hadn't really retired, I would see him in that same spot where he'd be a what the hell is going on there?
He could have been like a monster heel.
Yeah, he could have been.
And but they're like dead of the year.
I mean, the guy is so fucking nice that it kills his gimmick. It really does. And I think him as an ambassador to professional wrestling, especially in his spot, I think he couldn't be a better person for that. So it just makes him so nice as a person. I just can't I can't get away from that. I can't see him as anything more than that now. So in that case, I'm glad he's there.
So this match goes 18 minutes and 27 seconds, and Meltzer gave this 3 stars. I'm wrong.
3 stars, huh?
Yeah.
There's been some interesting spots here. The dual lucha dives by
They
Botchara.
yeah, I'm not there yet. I got big fleshy man meat, whatever you and Ryan and Brandon say.
Big meaty
But
men slapping meat.
yes, I thought it was good. They actually did reference CMLL and New Japan during this match.
In regards to Tensai?
Tensai for CMLL, New Japan, and CMLL for Sin Cara.
Oh, yeah, because this was back when he was still actually Mystico.
Yes.
When Sin Cara was the original Sin Cara.
Yes.
God, 10 years. 10 years. And he couldn't get any more mobile? Fucking Tyrus.
Right?
Wow.
He got less mobile because it's 10 years. So, so you obviously saw the spot where like he just almost killed Tensai.
Yeah.
He tried to do like a belly overhead suplex and he's all like, nope.
Nope. Sees. This was back when they're really pushing Tensai, I see. So the first one out is
The reigning defending NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
yeah. So right now of the so we've got 4 people or no, 5 people here. They're active wrestlers right now, right? In the US. I think Primo and Epico still work for uh their uncle, right? Carlos.
I'm not sure about Primo and Epico.
I know every once in a while you see Carlito come up for the States to do one shots, but I don't think anybody, is actually doing it. Mystico still works. Obviously, Ray still works. Tyson's out. Tyrus, we know where he went. Darren's still working. PJ Black's still working. I don't know.
Primo and Epico. Uh, let's see what they are doing now. They are,
Smoking it up in Puerto Rico, probably.
as far as I know, they were released in 2020 by WWE. So the last I got from them.
Yeah, they came back for like a short bit, right?
No.
Holy shit. Justin Gabriel pinned Tensai?
Yes.
Holy shit. Well, so much for that push, dude.
Right?
Fuck your push. Got rolled up by the worst member of Nexus.
He was not the worst member of Nexus because the worst member of Nexus is actually the main event.
Okay, the worst member of Nexus 1.0.
And he won it with a fucking cradle. I just got to that point.
Right? Crucifix. It was a crucifix, wasn't it?
Yeah. Crucifix cradle.
I actually forgot that they paired Rosa up with Primo and Epico.
There's a lot of things on the show that you will forget. Like who the Divas champion is.
Oh, I'll be interested to see that later. So which variation of Primo and Epico do you enjoy the most?
Los Matadores, because they had a bull.
Oh, so you love the bull a lot? Did you like the bull when he was in the best match of WWE ever?
I didn't realize that he was in the match with Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. Didn't
We
realize
don't
that.
talk about that.
No, WWE doesn't talk about that.
Let's see here. I liked the Shining Stars gimmick. I really thought it was fun.
No.
It was dumb, but it was fun.
No.
Oh, fuck you. How's that sound?
No.
Could be worse. You could be Tyson Kidd here, having to sell for Primo.
Well, here's the thing about Tyson Kidd, and everyone gives Natalia shit. I think Natalia's hot. So
Okay.
lucky him.
Well, good for him.
Good for him.
Here's the
Making a
thing.
ton
You
of
like what you like.
making a ton of money, getting to fuck big boobs, making a ton of money. I mean, essentially, I'm Tyson Kidd without fucking Natalia. Bad neck and not making any money. And yeah. So I'm not like Tyson Kidd at all.
I mean,
Not at all.
the only thing you have in common with Tyson Kidd is a bad neck right now.
It's a bad neck. Yeah.
I mean,
That's it.
well, I mean, you're known for. No, that doesn't even work. I have nothing. I'm sorry, I have nothing. But
Be that way. God.
right? But it's okay. Titus O'Neil's beating the ever loving shit out of him. So
I'm still with Primo. I'm still one of the Primo, I think it is, beating the shit out of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
23-18 right now.
22-45.
Wow.
I'm getting further and further behind.
Yeah. Oh, what a cradle. And Titus O'Neil is gone.
I mean,
with a really cool cradle. I love the cradle.
I mean, if you want to pause yours so I can catch up.
Yeah, let me pause here.
So I'm at 23, 10, 11, 12, 13. What are you at?
23:51.
23. Yeah, holy shit. Why am I a minute behind? I don't understand.
What else?
23:51. Yep, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. 23:30. I'm just at the cradle now.
That cradle's nice.
You like cradles?
I do like cradles.
Okay, we are at 23:41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Okay. 53.
It was too rough.
55, 56, 57, 58.
Okay. Yeah, we're synced again.
Okay. 24. Yay.
We're getting some great tag team wrestling with Epico.
Racist.
Even
though I said, he's getting beat up by I don't know, one of them.
One of those guys.
Earlier.
They are the shining stars.
Okay.
Why do we have to deal with triple Saidos here?
I don't know. I'm on a sharpshooter. Sharpshooter.
And there it is.
Sharpshooter.
Tap the fuck out. There it is.
Yeah, he tapped.
One down. Rosa with the gear check.
Speaking of gear check, full gear.
Yeah, that might have happened like months ago.
Months ago, days ago, weeks ago, hours ago. We'll talk about it
Spoiler.
on our next show.
Are you sure? This could be not coming out until like January.
Well, that is also true. So we're taping this November 21st.
Yeah, spoiler.
So I could have already had surgery.
Yeah, you could
by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
I could be in surgery when this comes out.
I think you'll be past that. You'll be in
recovery. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be in recovery by the time that probably this comes out.
Yay.
But I think this is going to be a lot of fun to reminisce about this. So
this was back in the day where I would borrow reviews from you.
Borrow ? We won't talk about that. This was pre-network though, right?
Yes. And I'll have notes. I'll do my notes on the next match.
Okay.
during the next match because it's the Divas title match and it's not very
And
good.
and no one cares about the Divas title match.
Not in 2012.
No.
It is, but it is amazing where you see where the women have come from 10 years to now. Even 10 years then, you know,
yeah.
they were in bra and panties matches in 2002 to getting 7 minutes on a pay per view to wrestle.
Right. Yeah. It's still not great, but they're getting there.
Yeah. And then
Was
you
this back
have,
when Dave Finley was still working with them?
I do believe so.
They were
Fit,
in the
Fit
beginning.
Finley? Fit Finley?
Yeah.
Dave Finley's his son.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm
619 attempt missed. Backstabber missed.
There's a lot of things happening there missing. There's another cradle.
Another cradle. Call this the cradle match.
Yo, dog, I heard you like cradles.
Yeah. Spoiler, this is not the only 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match on this show.
Really?
There's one more.
Oh God. Well, at least everyone dies by cradles. Oh God. You brought in Sin Cara. How dare you?
Oh God, here we go. Let's see if he breaks a finger.
He didn't. Thank goodness.
The funny thing is that on commentary they talked about how he just came back from injury.
Wasn't it from the finger?
No, it was he got
Was
injured
something
on
else?
Money the Bank. He got injured on Money the Bank.
Oh, okay.
I remember the Raw thing. He like dislocated his finger, so instead of popping it back in, he's like,
I'm out. See ya.
see ya.
X me out.
And there goes Darren Young.
We didn't need Darren Young, right?
No.
Oh, that's the end of the match. Holy
Yes.
shit.
Yes, that's the end of the
Holy
match.
goddamn.
So the
Thank God.
survivors Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, Justin Gabriel, and Tyson Kidd. So the biggest guy in the match is the one that got eliminated.
Good. We're was Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel a tag at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I kind of
And
figured
I
that because of
think Mysterio and Sin Cara, I think, were a tag team at this point also. Remember, they were supposed to have like the biggest, like, they wanted a WrestleMania Mysterio versus Sin Cara and
yeah.
like, and hand out all the masks. But then I think both of them got hurt.
Yeah, between then and that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God. Oh God.
Show a replay of Sin Cara not botching, which is very rare.
Well, he wasn't in the match long enough.
That is very true.
He literally did 5 moves. They didn't even trust him to do heat.
No.
You know, he was a good wrestler in fucking Mexico. You'd never know it with this run.
And then WWE fucked him up.
I'm not sure if it was him or he just got in his head too much. I don't know. It's strange.
Taking my socks off.
So they stood there the entire time while the replays happened.
Yep.
Just so they could pose one more time.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't they?
Okay.
It's Caitlyn, who is underrated beauty wise. Now, who's attacking her?
I'm trying to figure that out.
You never would guess. They even show her face for a second. You never would guess who it is. Ever.
Well, it's not a blonde wig. Oh, wow. Okay.
Who is it?
Paige?
I thought it was Paige at first, too, but it's not.
Who the hell is it?
Oksana.
What?
Yes.
It's Oksana?
Yes.
You mean Claudio Castagnoli's second?
Guess.
They were together for like a month. Maybe it was 2 months.
Yeah. So yeah.
Caitlyn, I assume, is the challenger.
Yes.
So the champion has to be 2011. Michelle McCool?
No. They literally just showed her. Literally just showed her.
Wait, no.
What?
You're telling me no.
Say it.
Oh God.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No, I refuse to
Do it.
believe.
Do it.
No. No.
Do it. You
I
won't.
I I refuse to say it.
Do it. You won't.
You can't you can't seriously.
Do it. You won't.
Unbelievable.
Do it. You won't.
No. I
Do it.
refuse.
You won't.
I refuse. Please tell me this was the end of her reign at least. No, you got to be kidding me. Oh, what? Why did they think this was a good idea?
I don't know. The match goes 7 minutes and a second. Meltzer gave this 1 star. And for the second straight match, I'm wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Um, the match sucks. It's actually bad. And I literally put, I forgot how beautiful Caitlyn was. But those were my notes about this match.
So I can see why you waited till the fucking. I hate to say it, but it's an absolute popcorn match
Yes.
in the dead spot.
So not much news coming out of this. Brad Armstrong passed away on November 1st, 2012, at the age of 51.
Okay.
WWE released their third quarter earnings. Um, they had my phone's going off. They had revenue of 104.2 million compared to 108.5 million in 2011. Their operating income was 5 million compared to 15.9 in 2011,
Wow.
and their net income was 3.5 million compared to 10.6 million in 2011. So everything was down. But this is the interesting thing. The day after this show, which was 11, this show happened at 11/18/2011 or 2012, I'm sorry, from the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. The attendance was 8,500, which was only 50% capacity.
Oh wow.
The buy rate was 206,000. Compare that to the year before, which was at Madison Square Garden, which was a sellout of 16,749, which was, so 2012 was down 49%.
Yikes.
The buy rate was 281,000, which was down 23% from 2011.
Yeah,
The
this
main event
was not
of
good.
that was Rock and Cena versus The Miz and R-Truth. The year after, which was the last Survivor Series on traditional pay-per-view, was from the TD Garden in the greatest city in the world, Boston, Massachusetts.
I don't remember
13,500.
it being in New York.
We already talked about that shithole. 13,500, which was a sellout. So it was 2012 was down 37%. The buy rate was 179,000. 2012 was actually up 21%.
So it was just going down a hole.
Yeah, with Orton and the Big Show in the main event.
That is one hell of a draw right there. Orton the Big
So this is the interesting thing. Guess what the stock price was the day after this show on 11/19/2012?
2012. I think I had stock at that point. So it was like $12 or something.
It was $7.97.
Oh, it was that far down?
That's what it closed at.
Wow.
Now today, 11/21/2022, guess what it closed at today?
Oh, I couldn't even guess. Maybe $60.
$78.81.
It's
The
ridiculous.
stock price went up 896%.
Well, to be fair, you were talking about the operating metrics for Q3.
Mhm.
What was your what was the Q3 revenue in 2012?
The operating income
Uh,
was the operating income was 5 million. The net income was 3.5. The revenue was 104.2. I think we did a show. I think the one of our last shows we did, because again we're taping this the Monday before Thanksgiving, is I think it was like 300 and something million.
yes, it's 304.6 million in operating in revenue Q3.
Yeah,
The operating income being 58.9 million,
yeah,
which was a decrease year over year.
yeah,
So yeah, it's crazy
yep.
the
That
financial
just
difference.
yeah, that just 896% up.
That's that's what happens when you start inking billion-dollar deals for content
Yeah,
between Fox and Saudi and
Peacock.
Peacock, and yeah, it was crazy. It's absolutely
You,
crazy.
NBC Universal.
Yeah,
They have I think 3 or 4 separate $1 billion deals. Like it's insane.
I and people talk about how how bad WWE is doing financially. What you fucking idiots.
No, people talk about how bad their ratings are doing,
Yeah. Well,
and it says like, well, Raw's only doing like 1.8 million. It's like, yeah, but Raw's also drawing more money it's ever has.
yeah, but you're also not you don't go on Reddit and listen to the bullshit that people
No, I
talk,
don't. No, I don't.
and it's fucking ridiculously stupid stuff.
Because people on Reddit don't know what they're talking about. That's why
Oh,
Ryan's on Reddit.
well, Reddit, Twitter,
Well,
name
yeah,
name your social media. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I say Reddit because I'm a Redditor mainly, but the same conversations happen on Facebook. The same conversations happen on Twitter. The same conversations happen in the comments of Instagram posts and shit like that. But the reality is, WWE is and will continue to be a billion-dollar company as long as they keep inking these types of deals. And as long as they don't have 7 minutes of hell with Eve Torres, I don't know what you can, talk about otherwise. Did you have any other news about
No,
time frame? There is one thing that did show up in when I was kind of looking around.
because
This
I was
was
looking around and I was just like, it was just more like Survivor Series, like spoilers, and they were either way wrong or right. And I was just like, I'm not going to read the way wrong ones because it didn't really matter.
there was one thing in this time because I noticed it when we were looking through our old website,
What was
which
that?
was Lillian Garcia got hit by a car at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
That was the one big bit of news. Um, but other than that, yeah, I couldn't find anything either. And we were digging pretty deep too.
Mm-hmm.
You and I had talked about before we actually were planning on doing this watch along. We were like, well, can we try and get news from them? And
There was a website I used to go to that would even bring up, because when we do watch alongs, I like to bring up the news, and I don't remember what the website was because we haven't done a watch along over a year,
yeah,
maybe even more than a year. So I would like look up what the website was in the news or what the news was at the time, and there's Eve winning
oh,
clean.
over
That
Caitlin.
yep. So and I can't remember for the life of me what the website was. Like I wrote it down in one of my notebooks, and of course I can't find the notebook.
Of course,
So
right?
yeah.
Oh,
So
what day was this specifically?
a Sunday,
No
the
shit.
18th, November 18th, 2012.
Okay, and I can't I can't think of anything that would have been major at that point. But at this point, it's like, God, I can't even think about the stuff that happened. World Tag League happened right around that time. Um, there's nothing that I can think of that happened in 2012 that anyone cares about.
Nope.
So we've got Cole.
Interesting enough, they did mention this on commentary. This is the first time that those three are commentating together.
Really?
Yes.
Cole King JBL.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Look at all these fresh faced kids. Remember when Dolph Ziggler was a thing?
Who?
Yeah, right. One, two, three members of that team have held Money in the Bank.
Yes, and they're all standing right there next to each other.
Yeah. And then there's David Otunga, who is the
So the only reason he's on this team is because he's substituting for Cody Rhodes, who
was that
kind
something
of they show it. He, yeah, they show it's he took. I think they show the bump. It's a badass bump.
is
I
that the
think they
one where
show
he broke the orbital bone?
um no. I think this is where like separates his shoulder, and it's I think they show the bump before the match, but it's nasty.
There on this team, there are three Money in the Bank winners.
On this team, everybody has been a WWE champion.
Also true, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Three money. No, wait, four. Didn't Orton win one?
Yep.
So yeah, four. Because Kane's
Money
won once, Danielson's won
Daniels.
once, Miz has won once, and
Yep.
Orton.
Yep.
The only one that didn't win
The black guy.
won a elimination chamber match to get his title shot.
Huh?
No, wait, that's not true either.
No.
I'm trying to
He
think.
lost.
How did he win a title shot?
I think he
Just kept throwing
lost it.
shit at him.
Yeah, and then he just like randomly like gave him it against his teammate.
Yeah, that's right.
So Miz beat Orton for the title. Kofi beat Danielson for the title.
And then
Kane beat Mysterio, Austin, Edge, I think, for the title.
which was the one they cashed in on?
He cashed in on Mysterio.
On Mysterio?
Yeah.
Because it was the same night he won it.
Yeah.
I remember that, but I don't remember.
Orton just went to full. He's like, I hate you.
I
I mean, it's true.
mean, he's not wrong. Hey, it's Swiss.
So you're ahead of me again somehow.
The United States champion, Claudio Castagnoli.
I'm at 44.
I'm at 44-18.
How are you still getting ahead of me?
Because you're lying.
I don't, but I'm not though. That's the weird thing.
I have no idea. So Swiss is cutting a nice.
Unless it's like slowly lagging.
It might be just slowly lagging.
Yeah, this is where he had no promo skills at all.
You gave him a live mic in front of 20,000 people, where before this he was working in Chikara.
Okay, one, you had to get the fucking Chikara reference in. Two, I already said the attendance was 8,500. So
yeah, so
which is still 9,000 times more than what Chikara will ever draw. And
especially now. He needed a mouthpiece at that point. I agree. Yes. He needed a mouthpiece.
Yes.
But that's what Exana was supposed to be. But the reality was that the man is such a freak of nature when it comes to strength and professionalism in the ring that you couldn't not fucking put him out there. And of course, R-Truth, looking older than he does now. That motherfucker is Benjamin Button. I swear to God.
This match goes 6 minutes and 57 seconds. Meltzer gave this 1.5, and I think he's an overrated piece of shit. This is Wrestle City.
Yeah. You could see that Truth must have been injured or something because he looks a little bit more bloated than he normally does. Even in the retro here, he doesn't look as like into it.
See, even R-Truth gets a win over fucking Tensai.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't get a win over Tensai?
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're saying in this promo because I had the sound off. But
It's bad.
so Swiss is a face at this point.
No.
So Truth
Heel
is
US,
now,
foreign US champion, bro.
yeah, of course, right? But when did they change Truth back to a face at this point? Because I know he was a heel at one point in the last 12
Sometime
months.
during, sometime during 2012.
Thanks for that,
I don't know.
high end reporting.
I just know he's a face now
Okay, well,
during this match.
Mr. Little Jimmy.
That's really bad. At least Little Nate's is in it.
Oh God.
Talking about Benjamin Button,
Yeah.
Little Nate.
Little H.
Yeah, this is not a very good match. This is very, very.
Yeah, you could tell that Truth is like, was this after the Signature Pharmacy scandal or before it?
After the what?
The Signature Pharmacy scandal,
I have no clue what you're talking about.
where a bunch of guys got pinged for doing roids, including
Um,
Orton.
I think this is
I'm looking it up now.
F. I
It was
know Orton was
2007.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think Orton was in line for a world title, or he was world champion. Wasn't like October or November?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was world champion. Then everyone was all like, "Oh, I can't believe you didn't take the title off him because he was still champion."
Yeah. Haas, Chavo, Edge, Funaki, Greg Helms, John Morrison, Mr. Kennedy,
Yeah,
um, Orton.
because when I think steroids, I think Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah. Right. Umenga.
Omega. Yeah, because I
And the
think
person who
steroids.
said Umenga, William Regal.
Yeah, because when I think steroids, I also think Omega.
People who were clients but not on the Sports Illustrated list include Dave Batista, Chris Masters, King Booker, Santino Morel, and Simon Dean. And then people who died afterwards, Brian Adams, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Sylvain Grenier, and Johnny Stimboli.
Sylvain Grenier's still alive.
It says he's not. Oh, no longer under contract. Sorry.
Okay. I was gonna say he's still alive.
Well, everyone else on the list other than Stamboli wasn't. Stamboli, I think, is alive too. So that's crazy though. But yeah, Truth does not look good here. He must have been like injured or something, and he just wasn't feeling this because
This was like, I know Cesaro was a good wrestler in ROH and Chikara, but when he first came to WWE, he was really generic wrestler number 7. He didn't really have a personality. He wasn't really showcasing who he really was.
I agree.
It took him a couple. This is like his first like full. I think he debuted in like the spring of this year, or maybe the summer, and
Let me take a look.
and it took him a couple of years to finally come out of this shell.
He was signed to WWE in 2011. He debuted in April of 2012. So
Yeah, so
6
spring
months.
2012.
This was
Yeah.
6 months later from his main roster debut.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I mean,
it takes him a while to get out of the shell.
I would agree with that because he didn't really break out per se until after maybe his run with Tyson Kidd, and then the whole thing with the bar was probably his big
Right.
crescendo,
Yeah.
if you ask me, because they did that really well. I think that was probably one of the best can they coexist tag team angles that WWE's done in 20 years.
Yeah. They just beat the shit out of each other. It's like, okay, you guys are a tag team now. It's like, huh?
Yeah, but they did their work on it, and I think they did a really good job of it. So, um, but yeah, Swiss is always going to be a one of those guys that I really look towards when I see quality matches and stuff like this. So to see this garbage right here is just it's kind of shocking to me.
You know what I should have done? I should have put this on my tablet instead of my computer.
Yeah, you probably should have actually. Oh
Yeah.
well, we'll figure it out for our future episodes. This is Has this been the first time we've done it? Not in No, we've done it before remotely, but we
Yeah.
haven't done them in a long time. I think the last one we did was 2020, right?
Yeah. It's been like 2 years since we've done a watch along.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that was terrible. That uppercut was just terrible.
it's just so bad,
terrible.
so bad.
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab my tablet because I think it's gonna be way better. And
Okay.
then, so I'll be right back.
Okay. If you haven't already, and I don't understand if you haven't, go check us out on Twitch. We do live shows every Tuesday, assuming we're still doing Tuesdays. And of
Huh?
course, every Saturday morning, you get our normal episode. Um, I was just doing some quick plugs while you were gone.
Yeah, I know. You're like, if we're doing Tuesday mornings, I was like, huh?
Well, you know how that goes. Is that I'll say that, and then a month later, we're not doing Tuesdays anymore for some reason.
Okay,
So
so
bad. So,
I'm coming
so,
on the tablet.
so currently I'm at 53:38. So
Well, hold on. I'm still not, it's still loading.
yes, I know. I'm just saying that's kind of where we're at. Ah, the Gotch neutralizer. You know, okay, I'm gonna say this. Truth is not that heavy. So
No.
for Swiss to have to really muscle him up says a lot.
Okay. I gotta turn the volume on this. So where are you at?
I am currently at 54:07, 08, 09, 410.
54 what?
Now 54:15.
54.
Swiss just won.
So I'm at 54, 17, 18, 19.
You're about 10 seconds behind me now.
Okay. That's relatively fine. And it's running way smoother.
Okay, perfect.
And your voice isn't glitching as much. So that's good.
Yeah, so your computer's having a hard time with everything.
Well, it is also like 12 years old. So well, 9, but that's okay.
Yeah. So Swiss is being Swiss.
Yep,
Yeah,
he's pointing at the US
absolutely.
title.
Absolutely. His run here was rough
Yeah.
at this point. But he got himself into the right, arena.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Indianapolis. Never been there.
I have.
What
I
for?
stayed. So I was driving back from New Mexico for 24 hours, and I stayed in Indianapolis at a Fleabag hotel.
Nice.
Hey, listen, I was going there to sleep.
Did you scratch a
Oh
lot?
no! Oh, by the way, The Rock has already said that he will face the winner of this match, um, at the Royal Rumble. So that's why they got the Twitter thing out.
So I wonder who wins.
Wonder. The next match is
Spoiler
for
for 10 years ago.
the World Heavyweight Championship.
Who cares about that?
It is the Big Show champion defends against Sheamus.
Amos.
She Amos. Uh, 14 minutes and 44 seconds. Meltzer gave it 2.5, and I think he's an underrating piece of shit. I gave it 3.25. I thought it was a good match.
Well, it's definitely a Haas match.
Yes. And yes, he does have his lobster head theme song.
Oh, God.
Hold
Oh,
on. I think this is the this is the segment that is just goes on forever. And it's terrible. Yes, AJ Lee is in it, and yes, she is gorgeous, but it's not worth it. It's really bad. And Sleazy's already came.
it's fine.
But yeah, it's not bad. It's a terrible segment.
It is.
It's bad. It's super bad. This should not have been on the pay-per-view. Oh, this should not have been on the pay-per-view at all. This is where I should have done the news.
Yeah, see, you blew your load, and now look at what happened.
I got nothing.
Now you got nothing.
Now we got nothing.
Well, can I just say that CM Punk married up?
She definitely married down.
Yeah, she did.
How about that? She
150%.
definitely married down.
Okay.
So this whole thing is basically Vicky Guerrero is accusing AJ Lee of sleeping with John Cena, but don't. Why?
Why not?
But remember, this leads to a match at TLC for Ziggler's Money in the Bank.
Dick.
And that's where AJ Lee actually turns on Cena and goes with Ziggler.
And that's the beginning of Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, wait. They do the entire set. Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, God.
It's a bad, yeah. It's a Raw segment on Survivor Series.
Why? Why did they think this was a good idea?
I do not know.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
you know, she recently wrote a movie.
Yeah, she did.
And it's terrible.
I've heard.
It's a sequel to a movie that is one of the biggest flops of movie history. So she decided to write a sequel to it, and it's bad.
It sounds like something she would do, though.
It's bad. It's I guess she co-stars in it too.
Well, writer, director, co-star.
I think she directed it. I think she's in it and yeah,
Yeah, it sounds about right. That would sound like somebody who's like, oh my God, this is so bad, I have to write a sequel for it. And well,
Yeah. She plays crazy good though.
Oh God, yes.
You know how much I like Crazy Woman.
Yeah, well, get off this one. This one's mine.
Bids.
No, I'm definitely getting bids on this one.
I just have bids.
Yeah, I don't care.
You can have the next woman that comes out.
No. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have her.
I'm out. Is she still doing stuff with WoW?
I think she's You're talking about AJ Lee, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just
100%. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think she's still a color commentator. I was gonna say Vicky Guerrero was just on Full Gear.
Right.
So
I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't see what she sees in CM Punk. I even hear before he is a complete asshole, even though he was an asshole then.
Yeah.
Before it came out he was a complete asshole, I never why is she dating him?
Right? She just really liked Ring of Honor, I guess.
I got where you were going on that one.
Here's a funny bit of trivia, I guess. So AJ Lee, one of my favorites. Guess who played her in the film Fighting with My Family?
I've already seen the movie, and it's one
Oh,
of
you
my
are?
favorites.
Exactly.
It is Zelina Vega.
AKA Thea Trinidad. I think that's I think it's interesting to see.
It's actually one of the gripes I actually had about the movie is it's not a very accurate portrayal. If you're a wrestling fan going into it, you know what happens, and then like not like the beginning part of the movie, but like the WWE part, and it's like that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit.
Mhm.
Like Zelina Vega dressed up as Zelina Vega, not AJ Lee.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
you,
it's strange.
yeah,
From what I saw some of the clips of it. I haven't watched the entire.
don't
Okay, well,
don't
nice to know.
it. I don't know why anyone liked that movie. To be honest, I actually hated it. It was well acted because I like Florence Pugh. I think she did a good job as Paige, but it, yeah, like again, if you're a wrestling fan and you know what happens and you're just watching it going, ah, that's dumb. That's not how it happened. Like, so it kind of like being a dumbass smart kind of ruins the movie for you.
Ironic,
Yeah.
but let's see here. I can't find anything really cool in her wiki because why not? At this point, this segment's just
Oh,
garbage, and
it's a waste of time.
it
It's
is. You are
they sh-
absolutely right by saying it's a raw segment on a
it
paper.
is a raw segment on a pay per view. Apparently, like Vicky Guerrero's like the general manager of Raw now, and AJ's her assistant or something, and blah blah blah, and it's about they can't fire you. I don't know. It's dumb,
Yeah,
and it's just a waste of time. And it's just at least we get to see AJ, and that's about it. That's the best part, I think.
I guess.
That's it.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, that's it. That's the best part, and that's done.
that's kind of all you got there. I
Yeah.
mean, so have you ever read her book at all?
No.
I've heard.
Read. Who
Yeah, right.
reads?
Who reads
Who,
that shit?
who knows how to read? Like honestly. Oh wow. Oh,
Okay,
it's a murderer's daughter.
yeah, I was gonna say I know that fucking terrible Samoan drop from anywhere.
Oh, just wait for the splash.
Goddamn, pal.
It's like I said, you're 10 seconds ahead of me, so the splash is not great.
Oh God.
You just watched it?
Yeah. Blade of the 47 Ronin.
Yes.
The movie that
Yes.
she's in it as the cat as a cast member. She
Co-wrote it.
co-wrote,
Co-produced, I think.
distributed by Netflix. Oh God.
Oh,
Um,
was it? I didn't know it was distributed by Netflix.
yeah.
Yeah, so to me, it literally like it happened before. That's one thing. To me, to like completely like her knees just like ran right into her tiny ribcage.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Even back then, it's like I want to murder people like my dad.
I'm trying to see if there's anybody that I know outside of her.
Hey, I worked with him.
I wish to have worked with the other guy.
Yeah.
I There are four people I would ever pay, truly pay, to have 5 minutes of their time. Paul Heyman is one of them. That man is the biggest carny in the world, and I love him to death.
It's amazing 10 years later, and he's so he manages CM Punk, the WWE champion. 10 years later, he's managing Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE Universal champion. Nothing has changed for Paul Heyman in 10 years.
Found a new golden goose.
Yep.
Wasn't this also around the time where they're trying to get him over for like the ultimate manager of champions? To
No, that was in 2002. He managed Lesnar, and then he managed the Big Show, and then he managed Kurt Angle all in a row.
Yeah, but then during this time he was trying to get. I'm not saying he was successful at this point, but wasn't he like grabbing Curtis Axel and
Oh,
all that?
this no, that's a year later.
That was a year later. Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
remember when that started.
yeah, that was a year later.
It was like, I'm going to have my own managed group of champions. Like, okay, yeah. Picking up Curtis Axel. You know who would have actually been a perfect setting for him? Cesaro.
They were 2 years too late on it
Right.
because they like did it and then they just dropped him
They kind of
without
dropped it. Yeah.
without any reason. It's just like, hey, you're with Paul Heyman, yay! And now it's like, no, you're not with Paul Heyman anymore. It's like, huh?
It was Ron Yuan that directed it, by the way.
I have never heard of him, so
Nor have I.
I don't care.
Um, okay, so we're finally past that segment, so I don't have to keep looking up garbage to talk about.
Oh.
Thank God.
Like I said, the next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes. Well, I thought it was. Oh God, we're getting through it. We're getting through it. It's a shameful thing, lobster head.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts about Sheamus as a whole?
I think he was pushed too early, but he's coming to his own. And he's like 2012, that was his year. Like winning the Rumble, the Danielson thing, but he had great matches, even with Del Rio when he shit in his car. Even this match with Big Show at Hell in a Cell, I remember us talking about it as like we were shocked at how great that match was. I think that was like the match of the night.
Yes, it was.
So it was just absolutely like weird. So 2012 um was probably his best year, I would say.
I would consider.
Well, up until that point.
Yeah, up to that point, yeah, because he'd been WWE champion
Twice.
already.
Twice.
Yeah, twice, but he was still looked at as this. Oh, look, it's Triple H's lifting buddy. Ha ha ha. Um, I don't think he deserved that because I think I can't remember how over he really truly was at that point, but he's definitely had a charisma to him even back then that was pretty infectious, even as a heel.
Yeah, dude. You got to be charismatic to shit in someone's car.
Right? Hey,
Yeah.
that is absolute face behavior. Don't you dare fucking say it.
It is face behavior. I ain't no lie.
Fuck ye.
Uh,
So Big Show here.
yes.
Was this the last time he was a world champion?
So he lost it to Del Rio in the last man standing match. Yes.
Was
I
it?
think so. I
Was
think so. I do think so. You're looking it up, aren't you?
I am absolutely looking it up because I can't remember. I think he won a title. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the folks listening to this.
Yeah, just sorry for listening at
Sorry
all.
for listening to all of this. I'm sorry for having to work through this. The Big Show.
It's the big slow.
Okay. So he was Unified Tag Team Champions, World Heavyweight Champion until 2013. Then he was part of the Authority.
Yeah. I think it was the last time he won the world title.
And then, of course, he had to do the Battle Royal thing. Oh, he worked with Brock Lesnar for a while? Oh, God.
Yeah. They had a really bad Royal Rumble match. It's a shameful thing. Lobster head. I do like that theme song though.
It's a nice theme song. I do like his newest one though, but that one's pretty good.
Yeah. Kick his arse, fella. No, I'm sitting down. I'm surprised my cat hasn't tried to come up here. It's weird. Might be hanging with the roommate.
Yeah, I get wow.
What?
Trying to read his fucking wiki is the worst thing in the world. And then he turned heel, and then he turned face, and then he turned heel, and then he turned face.
Well, we already know this.
And yet I still can't fucking get around it.
So Scott Armstrong is referee for this match, and his brother died like 2 weeks before this.
Wow.
It's the big slow. Remember a few months after this, Jack Swagger was a thing?
Right?
He was not even on this show.
It was fighting for that title.
Three pay-per-views later, he wins the Elimination Chamber.
Wow.
And then he gets pulled over for marijuana.
Oops.
Because marijuana is such a bad drug.
Back in the time and day where marijuana was not legal across the entire United States, except for
I don't think it was legal at all.
well, there California had a legal medical exemption. That's it.
Now it's legal in like most states.
Right.
Before Trump
quick.
fucked the world up.
Top 3 Big Show matches and go.
Done. Probably the Hell in a Cell match for Sheamus. Well, at Hell in a Cell. So,
yeah, it wasn't in a Hell in a Cell.
That's the only one I can think of without my head.
I like the one with him and Edge and Cena.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I do like his match with Lesnar at Survivor Series 2002. It was short. It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes, but it served its purpose. It's not a great match, but probably his match with JBL and that barbed wire steel cage match because the ending was so creative. Where he choke slammed JBL through the ring and JBL got out of the cage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't.
But the
remember
match in whole was not great
because it was Big Show.
And
Let's be honest here. Big Show is an attraction.
Yes.
You're not going to sit there and go, "Oh my God, the 5-star guru Andre the Giant." No, Andre the Giant was a fucking attraction, and Big Show.
That's the biggest thing that if you listen to like Jim Ross or Bruce Pritchard, where they're like they use Big Show too much. He should have been just an attraction. Been like what they're using like Lesnar now.
I would agree with that actually.
Yes and no. I see it, but sometimes if he stayed around like a Jericho did for like a year, and then he would come back, like take like 6 months off to come back, I'd be more okay with it instead of doing like
just do like
short spurts. Like a short program and then leaving. You're eating dinner right now, aren't you?
You're damn right I am.
You fat fuck. I had sloppy joes.
I'm eating meatloaf that I made before and then waited till later and then Michelle threw it in the oven. And then I'm eating salad along with it.
Wait. Whoa, wait. Okay. Is it macaroni or potato salad?
Neither. It's got kale in it,
Ew.
right?
Actually, I just watched a House episode where he steals Wilson's lunch, and Wilson's trying to eat healthy to make House eat healthy, and he's like, "Who eats kale? It like tastes like nothing and kale." But yeah, Sheamus has Big Show tied up in the Andre the Giant spot.
Top three Sheamus matches and go.
Oh, that's a little tougher. I really think his match with Danielson at Extreme Rules, 2 out of 3 falls, is underrated. Um, there's probably some tag team matches he had with Cesaro, because probably New Day.
That was my first thought. Was the tag series with them New Day. The very first one that they did was pretty good.
And then I don't know, maybe his match with Walter.
That's his first 5-star match. So
I don't consider it a 5-star match. Oh, Big Show just like
I love it.
iPhone speared him.
Really, they're both down. They're both counting.
They're both counting. What are they counting? Sheep, money,
Cheap. Well, stars technically.
Oh, Belzer only gave us an okay match for a house show, and he's wrong because it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome. There's no Asians, and
Very much no Asians here. In fact, I don't think there's any Asian on the roster in 2012. Is there?
technically Oksana, because she's Russian and Russia's in Asia.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so.
Now I gotta take a look.
Of course you do, because you got to you had the Asian fetish.
Well, it wouldn't be me if I didn't.
That is also true.
Roster. I'm going to do this as of this show.
As of Survivor Series. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Aiden English was still a part of them. God damn, pal.
Was he?
Yep.
In 2012?
2012.
Not main roster.
No, absolutely not.
I was gonna say, like, I don't remember him being on main roster in 2012. Maybe 2014, 2015, but not 2012. Big Show's just like, here's my knee, eat it.
I mean, Jinder Mahal.
Oh, that's right, Ginger Mahal. I did mention 3MB earlier. That's a pre-show match.
This is Paige's house.
It's not Paige's house at all. I can't wait to talk about Full Gear tomorrow.
Oh, great Khali.
Oh my God. I forgot about him.
How could you?
He was not on this show either. Live TV equals no Khali.
Right?
And you're still pissed about that.
Oh, there is one person that's from Japan. And I forgot he was working.
He from Japan.
Yep. Spoiler, he had his neck broken by AJ Styles.
Oh, Yoshi, whatever his name is.
Katsu, yep.
Katsu, yeah. Well, actually, Styles didn't break his neck. Katsu broke his own neck because he fucking talked.
Well,
when you train your whole life tucking your neck on every move, and that move is like the one move where you don't tuck your neck.
It literally is. I mean, there is no other move that I can think of right now that you don't tuck your neck on.
Like maybe like a reverse suplex or something, you know what I mean? Like, or a face plant.
Even a reverse suplex, you're still kind of tucking. because you're not
So
going down on the mat in your head. You're doing like a you're using your hands to stop yourself, and then you
that's
pop
true.
up.
Yeah.
So, or at least that's how I was taught.
Yeah. So
So yeah, literally, it's the only move that you don't talk. So any and it was like three people that did it. One after.
yeah.
Kind of funny how that works. Oh, what a terrible fucking block. There's a shoulder block there.
Oh yeah. I just got it. So again, we're doing it on my tablet's way better. Oh, a super kick! Oh, it kind of hurt my throat. Super kick. By the way, yes, we are taping our full gear episode tomorrow, and I'm actually looking forward to it
I
because
am so excited for this.
I really hope Brandon comes
I hope he does.
because it's going to be absolutely awesome if he does. Because he's the AEW mark.
And I
Oh no, the nerve hold.
nerve hold, yeah. I I thought I was going to be pessimistic about the show. And then Brandon came into the chat.
See, the funny thing is I spoiler. I thought it was a good show.
I don't think it was a bad show. There were some matches on it that were pretty bad.
Oh yeah, there were some matches on that were definitely bad, and there's
It
some
was a
booking
4 hour show.
decisions, and there were some booking decisions that were on it that were just I thought was just not, especially the nonsensical booking of MJF continues. um, but
That's never going to end.
no, but some booking decisions I don't think were bad, but they were surprising. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, he just stepped on
Meanwhile,
his head. It's gotta hurt.
one of my favorite things that show always did was doing the step spot where you'd step on your chest just
Mhm.
because. Andre used to do it too, but it always looks so bad. Like legitimately, like, oh my god, that man just stepped on him.
Yeah, that man did just step on him. And you know what's funny? These two will actually team with each other at WrestleMania.
Weren't they part of a 6-man or something?
Yes.
Yeah. And then he turned on them. He punched Cesaro after it.
No, Cesaro wasn't in the match.
No, I'm talking about later then. They
Yeah.
were when they were at when Cesaro and Sheamus teamed up. This
Oh
was
yeah, you're talking about way later.
way later.
Yeah.
God damn, pal. Do you think they're going to give show a big run in AEW?
Oh, I haven't left like that in years.
Right? I think they
Yeah.
might.
No.
I think they might.
No.
I think they might do it. And it would be the stupidest thing in the world if they did.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to do it. They're not. It's dumb. It's dumb. Even him being Captain Insano was stupid as shit.
Yeah.
Like not funny, but it was dumb. Like it was just. Thank God I can't type because I would have blasted that in my articles. It was just absolutely terrible.
Why? That's my question. Why? Why do we care?
Why do we care about Captain Insano?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't because it was a character in a okay Adam Sandler movie.
How much did it cost Tony Khan to get them to use the rights of Captain Insano for that fucking spot?
He don't care, dude. He just freaking bought the rights to Carry On My Wayward Son. Like, he's just wasting money. And now he's talking about how, we're having $1 million gates every week. And we're making $100 million a year. No, you're not. Shut
Fuck
the fuck
you.
up.
First of all, I saw your gate in Rampage a couple of weeks ago. Fuck you, dude. You paraded Mike Tyson out to do commentary for no reason at all.
For one match on a throwaway show
Mm-hmm.
that drew 800 people. Cool.
Which half of them left after Shibata left.
Yeah. So cool. Punch, chop, punch, booby punch, booby slap, slap, punch,
Isn't it? No.
punch.
Knee lift.
Now I got to the knee lift.
Finally off his feet. For like the 19th time this match.
And now he's finally off his feet. Time Q. I am at if I can read, 126, 56, 57, 58. I'm at 127.
I'm at 127.08, 09, 127.10, 11, 12.
So we're 5 seconds off.
Not too bad.
No. Oh, he's going for the white noise.
I've forgotten it was called white noise.
I mean, it's racist to be called white noise. God.
The man
So
is
listen,
white.
he's whiter than white. So apparently, me listening to a fan every night when I go to sleep is considered white noise.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yep.
So this move is now called Fat Man's Fan. Boom. Because I was sleeping with a fan since I was like 6 years old. I don't know. I literally cannot go to sleep without a fan on. Like when we went to Minnesota, I literally put earphones into my tablet, put it on YouTube, and put on fan sound. Not joking.
You know, they make apps for that.
I just
Oh,
went on
man, the ref's down. Wait for it.
Got it. Boom. Bro kick right. Man, his brother just died. Why would you bro kick him? That's just rude.
That's just racist.
What? Not racist. Is rude. That's white on white crime.
Yeah, it's racist.
Goddamn racist. And then like the trainer's just like, I'll roll into the ring. And like 2 referees come out here because question mark.
Well, somebody's got to finish the match.
Somebody does have to finish the match.
Right?
Yeah.
One low punch. Now, come on. I take offense to that. You just random ref like, oh, by the way, I better
Yep.
oh,
Well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. The Survivor Theory, so we got to have a death to finish. Ref's just like, oh, I'm just going to pin this guy. And then Nicholas's dad's just all like, you know what? My son gets so much pussy.
yeah.
Even right now. Like
He
before
was
he's even
born this year, wasn't he? No, he
uh
wasn't born this year. He was like 2.
yeah. Yeah. He's telling everyone that son gets so much pussy. Look at him. He's just like, I just told him my son is gonna get so much pussy.
I love how Big Show is like,
So essentially, they essentially disqualified Big Show.
Why?
Because they pulled the ref and he pulled the ref in front of him.
Okay, cool. Next question. Why is he
Now he's all like, that's bullshit. Yeah, why is he upset? I don't know. Because he loses the winner share of the money. That's what Gorilla Monsoon would say. But
he's still champion.
Yeah, I know. And that's what Jesse Labate Ventura will say. He may get to lose your share, but he's still champion. And that's more important. But it's going to set up a rematch at TLC in a
chair match.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, damn. Oh, no, I
And it
wasn't.
was,
Okay.
yeah, I said ding, ding, ding.
Everyone loves chair matches.
And I think it was the worst out of the three matches they had. I think the Hell in the Cell one, and then this one, and then the TLC one. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, this one wasn't bad. It just,
I'm having a muscle spasm in my leg. So I got this is what I don't understand about pre-ops. I had a pre-op phone call today, and it's literally the same question they asked me at my pre-op appointment.
It's to make sure that you're,
Why?
well, if the answers are different, then they can go back and go, well, wait a second, what's going on here?
Okay, but they gotta also call me. They literally said they're gonna call me the day before the surgery to ask me the same questions.
Yep.
Why not just do that?
Because they need another data point.
I will fucking punch you in the ovary.
It's the truth.
I mean, I understand pre-op phone call or appointment. Okay, but not both because mine was Friday, my pre-op appointment, and they called me today. So over the
Cost money,
weekend,
one didn't. I don't know.
that's ding ding ding.
Take
And
out that man. That man
Seamus
does
is
not deserve his knee.
all like, here you go. I just gave you a chair. Here's another chair.
There's another chair.
There's another
And
one.
another chair.
And another's.
I love how they put tape on the chair to show it was gimmicked.
Yes. This is the gimmick chair. The one that's taped shut. Or it didn't stay shut, so they had to tape it shut. And they couldn't
That's
find
possible,
clear
yeah.
or they couldn't find clear tape. Either then
It's
that
not,
would be
but it's
either then
not
that's
taped shut.
stupid because if the chair isn't working, why fucking do it?
Yeah, well, it's not taped together. It's just the tips are taped.
Oh.
So
Big Show's
I
just
don't know
like
why.
Big Show's like, stop it, man, stop. I'm only a giant.
Then
Yeah,
why gimmick the chair?
I don't know.
That made no sense.
Yeah. Bro kick.
Rogi.
Rogi cannoli. I might have to
Sheamus.
get more beverage. More rape beverage. Yes, you heard me right. Rape beverage.
I'm
It's
not going to be
grape.
able to find this.
It's grape beverage. Grape. It is grape. That's what I said. I said grape.
Okay, pudding pops.
Huh? Seamus is like, I'm a ginger.
I haven't
Just
my
just
my
like Ginger Mahal.
my chest isn't red enough, so I gotta beat it some more.
That's true. He's like, I smiled because I lost the match. All right.
But he
I'm
got
going to go since we have time because the next match is the other traditional Survivor Series elimination match.
oh Jesus Christ.
So we have time with entrances for me to take a PB and for me to get more beverage.
Well, we'll be back after this. Oh my goodness. So, folks, we go into what is this? The 10-year anniversary? Gotta be 20 years, right?
What about 20 years?
What I'm watching the promo for Raw here, trying to figure out what it's for because obviously I don't have sound.
I think it's the 20 year because the 30 years coming up.
January 23rd in Philadelphia, in fact.
Yes. Actually, I think this is like a DVD thing
The best of Raw, 20 years of Raw.
or the Attitude Era or something like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of non-Raw footage there.
Yes.
The Attitude Era. Okay, yeah. So it was a DVD promo.
Yeah. Available now.
Did you get a lot of those?
I didn't get the Attitude Era one. I was more like the biographical ones, more than like the best of. You know what I mean? Like the Attitude Era one was just probably clips from the Attitude Era,
No.
but
Clip show.
like the biographical ones, like the Triumph Tragedy WCCW or like the Rise and Fall of ECW. I got those.
Yeah, I have a lot of biographies of like specifically ECW. Like hardcore what was the hardcore one? Barbed Wire City. Um the Rise and Fall of ECW. There's a couple other ones that are out there that I really enjoyed. Oh, what a good fucking car that is.
It's a
That
Rolls Royce, son.
rolls. A good rolls. Jesus Christ, dude.
Now, if he wasn't a really big piece of shit,
Right? God damn. That man. I I feel so bad about Ricardo Rodriguez because he got fucking shafted on this. Really did. Don't worry,
nope.
somebody's going to shit in your car next year.
It already happened, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was before this, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I forgot. Okay, the rise and fall of Damien Sandow.
Mm-mm. They fucked him over 1 year later.
How so I'm gonna say this. Did they do the right thing?
No,
I say he wasn't ready.
I don't think he was ready either. What they should have done is what I predicted: him winning Money in the Bank and then losing that briefcase to Cody Rhodes. That's what I thought was going to happen, but they kind of just like let him hold on to it, and I'm just like, that's strange. And then they kind of buried him. I don't like using that word, I don't, but like Cena, what was his arm or something? Yeah, it was like worked over his arm, and then Cena cashed in, worked over his arm some more, and then Cena just hits the FU out of nowhere and wins, and then it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then he had a second life a year after that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, okay, this is the bump right here. So you just saw it. Yep, just saw it.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we now know what happened.
Yep. Boink.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Continue on.
Well, then Sandow had a little revival with Mizdow, and they kind of fucked the ending of that one too. So it's like they give them opportunities and they kind of fuck it up.
I mean, speaking of opportunities and then fuck him up,
Wasted. Wade Barrett. Yep.
Wade Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he's back with the company and I'm glad he's on commentary because he's a good commentator. Um, but his in-ring career absolutely tragic. If you want to talk about one of probably the worst fucking bookings in a long time, I point to Wade Barrett.
Well, I would say Nexus as a whole, like
Yeah, Nexus as a whole, great.
they kind of had 2 months and then, oh, I'm getting interrupted right now. Come on.
Oh, the cat.
Yep. Come on, Bubba. No, he's just looking at me like, what are you doing?
I mean, honestly, you take a look at this match, or at least this team right now, and it's a who's who of fucked up booking.
And David Otunga.
Yeah, he was booked perfectly into the.
And the other David Otunga.
Yeah, but he wasn't meant to be in this spot. So
No.
to be fair,
No.
that should have been Cody Rhodes, so
Yep.
it would have worked. But yeah, I mean, Del Rio, they fucked. Honestly,
I don't think they fucked Del Rio. I think Del Rio fucked himself. Del
well,
Rio
yeah,
screwed Del Rio.
Del Rio screwed Del Rio. Okay, fair. But Dolph Ziggler, yeah,
He got hurt like for the first time ever when he was world champion. He's like, he's injury prone.
yep.
It's like,
that was the end of him.
because I think it was Del Rio who like slammed his head on a ladder.
Yep.
And gave him a concussion. And that was essentially the end of Ziggler.
And then you got Aaron Stevens, who we just talked about, Damian Sandow's entire career. We've got Wade Barrett and Nexus. You look on the other side of this team, you got two of probably the best.
This is your favorite tag team, Team Hell No.
Not quite.
Well, you
Brothers of Destruction.
love Kane, but this isn't corporate Kane.
It isn't corporate Kane, so I can't. This is not my favorite iteration of Kane.
No. And then
Bryan Danielson, quite possibly the best wrestler ever.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Stupid himself.
Huh?
Kofi Kingston.
Mr. Stupid?
Yeah. The whole thing was him and Orton.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot he was Intercontinental Champion.
Really?
At this point, yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah. When I rewatched this, I was like, who the hell's the Intercontinental Champion? Then he came out with it. I was like, that's who. Your face.
I will say this mid card pretty fucking stacked. It's a who, and we kind of alluded to it beforehand. It's a who's who of world champions for like the next 10 years.
Miz, a year before this, won the WWE title. Actually, main evented WrestleMania that year.
Yep.
Which JBL did not seem to know, because like 3 times during this match, he's like, Miz is a future world champion, and then all of a sudden, like Cole kind of like says, he was world champion
already.
And then JBL doesn't even acknowledge him saying it, and then JBL's like, Miz, what? He's a former champion. It's like, duh.
And then there's the real injury prone Randy Orton.
Yes.
Because he likes to pop out his shoulders easily. What is okay? Obviously, there's a lot of talent in this ring.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think got fucked the most out of the
fucked the most?
Not like
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Gotta be Ziggler, doesn't it? Does it have to
I don't think so. I really don't.
Think it's Barrett?
I think it's Barrett. Because at least Dolph got a forever and a day run in WWE. He's been making money hand over fist for years and years and years. Barrett got fucked and then got released and had to go run around on the indies forever.
Okay. Yeah, you have a point, because Ziggler actually did cash your Money in the Bank, did become a world champion. So, yeah, I think Barrett.
The only other one that you might make an argument for is Sandow.
Mm-hmm.
He would be the only other one, but I don't think he had the talent that Barrett did.
No, he didn't.
So, what was your thoughts about this feud going into this? Because I don't remember it at all.
I honestly don't remember it at all
So
either.
Foley's pissed about something about
Ziggler and blah blah blah. So obviously Foley can't work. So this match goes 23 minutes and 43 seconds. Meltzer gave this 3.5, and again I'm wrong. Like I don't know what's going on with this show where I'm wrong. Um, I agree with Meltzer a lot on this. This is the best match of the night. I thought. I don't remember much of this feud either.
there's just a
I,
way to get another
I know Cody and Sandow were feuding with Team Hell No. Orton was feuding with, I think, Del Rio.
Yeah, they were
Miz, I think, was supposed to be on the heel team, but they booted him out. So now he's on the face team. So he just recently turned face.
Miz, the big face. That's way too
So
much of David Otunga's ass that I needed to see.
yes, it is. But yeah, and I think Barrett's just there because he's Barrett, or he's feuding with Kofi for the Intercontinental title. So they
Yeah.
all have like that's what Survivor Series is: singular feuds, and they come to teams of five strive to survive. Ow, that hurt.
God damn, pal. My only thing is like, what's Foley so pissed about that Dolph
I
was
don't.
fucking angry?
I honestly don't remember.
I mean,
They didn't even do like a fucking video package for us. I don't even know.
right?
I didn't even look it up. I was just like, oh yeah, this match happened, and I can't remember why. It's probably something stupid just to have a Survivor Series match.
Isn't that what every Survivor Series match is?
Not this year's Survivor Series build up. It's been good
It's bullshit.
because you're wrong because you always are wrong.
Okay, you sit here and you tell me right now that the better War Games match, or the one that would be more applicable to be a War Games match, isn't Judgment Day versus fucking the Bullet Club. Go ahead,
It's
tell
not.
me that.
It's not
How is it not?
because you have the Bloodline and they're better draws and it's War Games.
You could have that as well.
One needs to be on Raw, one needs to be on SmackDown, and the women's one's on Raw, so they had to bring one from SmackDown. Makes sense to me.
No, it's not. It
Makes sense
doesn't
to
make
me.
sense, and it's bullshit.
And there goes Sandow.
They can't get on the same page.
Of course they can't because their team hell no. They can't get on the same page. That's why they're the tag team champions.
No, I am the tag team champions.
Okay.
I'm actually looking up the storyline for this because it's driving me nuts.
Why would you do that to your own partner? That's just rude.
Right?
Oh, the zigzag. This is where like only one finisher beats people. AEW. Haha. Now Miz and Orton are yakking.
Oh, it was originally Foley versus Punk.
Oh, that's right.
And Paul Heyman was part of the
Yeah.
Wade Barrett.
And then McMahon put Punk into a triple threat match for the title.
Yeah.
Which was Punk's like third or fourth triple threat match of the year.
Oh,
on pay-per-view, by the way.
Ridiculous. I'm just reading through this. I'm basically the key thing is that it's Ziggler took over.
So it's a nothing feud to get it to Survivor Series.
Yeah. Ryback's replacement on the. Oh my God. So this is what they did.
Oh, that was a good spot. That was a sick
very
movie
nice.
flip.
Very nice. they forced Vicky Guerrero to remove Punk and Ryback from the elimination match here. So this was originally supposed to have Ryback and Punk in it. Holy shit. So Dolph Ziggler replaced Punk as the captain of the team, which is not Team Ziggler. Ryback's replacement was to be chosen by a Raw active poll with the choices including Santino Marella, The Miz, and oh, tell me everything you know.
Zack fucking Ryder.
Yes. But really, Rhodes was replaced by David Otunga. So.
Yeah. Because they needed a mid-card heel.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else was booked.
Literally everyone else was booked at this point.
So, yeah. And by the way, folks, the WWE Championship match is next.
Is that the
final match? Yes, it is.
Holy shit, we got nearly an hour.
Yes, we do. So what's your time cue?
My time cue is 1:52, 35, 36, 37.
Yep, mine's 1:52, 34, 35, 36. We're still about 5 seconds off.
Good.
So
this is working almost.
With the tablet, yes.
We'll do that in the future as well.
Yes, it just seems way better. So
okay. There's a lot of tags.
Or using my PlayStation 5.
Oh, that could have worked too. Yeah. Oh well. There's a lot of tag guys in this match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the best, but who's your favorite tag guy?
Favorite tag guy?
Favorite tag guy in this match?
Tag guy. It's got to be Kofi.
Right?
Yeah.
Can't not be Kofi, right?
It's got to be Kofi. The yes-no LaBelle lock.
Are we still allowed to talk about Gene LaBelle?
Why, is he canceled?
No, he's dead.
We can talk about whatever we want on the show.
But he's dead.
So?
I feel bad. Back when Del Rio only had one tattoo and not a raging coke habit.
He has 2 tattoos.
Does he?
Yes. 1 on each shoulder blade.
Well, why are you looking?
You were looking. And who said he didn't have a raging coke addict habit?
I was waiting for you to work on that one. Oh, he's out of the Royal Rumble, folks.
Yep. Sure is. Daniel says won it. Daniel says won the Rumble. That's where R-Truth comes down and celebrates.
And then pulls out a ladder.
Yeah.
God, I miss R-Truth.
He was on this show.
I know.
In a very bad match.
Yeah, I know.
Here comes Kofi, and he just flew because that was his gimmick. He can jump really high.
Remember Air Boom?
Yes, I do remember Air Boom.
Do you think if the New Day never happened, Kofi would be a part of WWE today?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
I thought you were going to ask me if he was going to be WWE champion. I was like, no.
No, absolutely not.
No, I think he'll still be part of WWE.
I don't think so. Because I think eventually he'll get, he would have gotten injured and would retire. I think him being in the tag match gave him an additional decade on his career.
Okay.
Just because of how his style is.
Okay.
The Bullhammer. Kofi's out. It's over. I got some bad news for you.
Oh, I got you there. I got that one. Yeah.
Got that reference?
I got that reference. Yeah. The reel's just all like, ugh. Look, Orin's behind you.
At least they're being pinned with finishers, not by roll up of deaths.
So you said cradles. What if someone pinned someone with the cradle shock?
I guess I'm okay with that. It's a
Spoiler, it
finisher.
doesn't happen. But
Like the small package driver technically is a finisher too.
I mean, it's the small package is Riho's finishing move. So
It is. It actually is. It's Cameron Grimes' finisher, technically.
so do you know who won the first ever IWGP Women's Championship?
No, and please don't tell me.
Okay, I will not. They already made a match for Wrestle Kingdom with said person defending the title against another person.
Oh God.
No, it's going to be a good match.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Um. Also, Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
Yeah, I heard that.
As
Maybe
much
because
as I'm not a fan of Kenny Omega, he is super talented, and that match is going to be fucking awesome.
off
Like,
the fucking rail.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a no sell classic. So I'm actually looking
Oh,
forward to
Osprey's
that.
gonna sell.
I'm actually looking forward to that match. And of course, Jay White and Okada is going to be really good too. So I think Wrestle Kingdom is going to shape up to be really good as long as it's not 7 hours long.
It will be. Yo, dog, I heard you like fucking tag matches.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what Wrestle Kingdom is. If it's one day, 10,000 tag matches with 3 singles title
Yeah.
matches. Oh, and you also got probably uh, Carl Anderson versus what's his name, Hikuleo.
Yeah. That's definitely happening. Oh, FTR is gonna face somebody.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. Oh, I think that was already announced too.
Was it?
Yeah, I think they. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
God, I love that setup for that. I
What?
love the setup for that.
The
I will
armbar.
yeah, his arm bar, how he rolls into it. I just love that so much. And of course, Danielson taking the fucking submission loss on that.
Of course he is. Let's see so far. Oh nope. So they haven't announced it, but it's Zack Sabre Jr. versus Ren. I
Brutal.
don't know. Ren Naruta um for the movie ticket title.
Yeah. Well done.
And then there's a 4-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Which will open the show guaranteed.
Ishimura versus Takahashi versus Master Wato versus El Desperado. That one's going to be nuts too.
Yeah.
But then the 2 matches I talked about, and then the women's title match, which I'm not going to mention.
That's a lot of singles matches. I wonder how many tag matches they're gonna have. Don't they have World Tag League? Actually, World Tag League should be
Things going on right now.
yeah, the challengers.
Yes.
So that we won't know who's FTR.
Yeah. There's literally no tag matches announced out of the 5 matches.
Yeah, the night's still young. We've got obviously, as we've alluded to, we're taping this in late November. 3 days after our anniversary, actually.
Yep. So what I like to say is it's the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Yes. But yeah, it's interesting to see like what's happening then versus what's happening now. Like
Right.
if you take a look at in fact, let me pull up New Japan.
And see, he should have done the RKO right there. We lifted Ziggler up and just dropped him with the RKO.
Right.
That's what he should have done. Here comes Face Miz getting the hot tag.
Ace Miz.
Face Miz. He'll forever be a heel since he married Maurice.
Right?
That's the only reason he'll be a heel ever. So what are you thinking about his stupid fucking Dexter Loomis shit that's going on right now?
I hate it.
It's fucking dumb. It makes no continuity sense at all. It's so stupid. I don't understand it. And it makes me really mad. It's a waste of Johnny Gargano, and it's a waste of The Miz.
Yeah, it is.
It makes no sense. He's a celebrity, so he hires Loomis to attack him because that's what celebrities do? Question mark.
Right?
And then
There goes Wade.
And then it got And then it got too hot, so the police were involved, so he stopped, which makes sense. But then Loomis continued to attack him, but then the cops were involved
because they don't care.
But they were involved before. Now they're not. It makes no sense. So then WWE just let Loomis attack him because question mark. Yeah. And then Johnny Gargano's like, well, you owe Loomis money. No, he really doesn't. like
if anything, he's just doing good.
Yeah, he's like literally told them, listen, we got to stop because the cops are getting involved. Literally, you had that on tape. It just makes no sense. So in my mind, the Miz is the face of this. he helped the guy out. He had to stop, and then the guy's attacking him. Like, the Miz is the face.
And that's the end of the Miz.
Yes, because that was Del Rio's finishing move was a kick to the back of the head.
Basically, yeah.
So now it's Del Rio and Ziggler versus Orton. Oh God, if Del Rio would know what happens in 5 months,
right?
He would not be trusting Ziggler right now. Because Ziggler's going to cash in on him. And Ryan's going to win a Slammy.
Right.
For being the most annoying crowd ever.
Okay, ready? So while this is going on, I'm going to show you a little bit of what was happening across the ocean the other way. Not in Europe, but in Japan.
You fucking mark.
Right? So a week before this show, New Japan had their second ever international pay-per-view. So the King of Pro Wrestling was the first New Japan pay-per-view available on the international market. So the second one happened, which was Power Struggle. Okay. Now, these were the quick results of that. The Time Splitters versus the Forever Hooligans for the tag, the junior tags. Chaos, which was Jado, Izukiya, who doesn't even work there anymore, Ishii, Toru Yano, and Yoshihashi versus Captain New Japan, Jushin Thunder Liger, Nigero Casas, and Tiger Mask in a 10-man tag. Oh, and Manitoba Nakakashi. Third match was Suzuki-gun, which is Suzuki and Taichi versus Taguchi and Yugi Nagata.
Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
Right? Fourth match, Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches. Killer Elite Squad, which is Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer versus Tenzin and Kojima. Fifth match, some random nobody named Prince Devitt beat Low-Ki.
Yeah, who the hell did those two ever beat?
Right? For the WGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Sixth match, Yo Dog, I heard you like tag matches. Shibata and Sakabura versus the Always Hypers, which is Togi Makabe. Oh, we've got Foley.
Yep.
Getting the big spot in.
It's Sako.
It's Sako, dude. It's Sako. Um, then you've got Okada versus Goto, who was um so at that year Okada won G1 and he
Okay.
had his contract up for that.
Okay.
And then in the semi-main event, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats probably the biggest shock of all of them, Carl Anderson.
Oh.
Yeah. Carl Anderson in the semi-main event of a New Japan show 10 years ago. 10 years later, he'll probably be in the semi-main event of a New Japan show. And then finally, the main event was Tanahashi, who was the champion at the time, versus Yujiro Takahashi.
Oh wow. Tanahashi versus Takahashi.
Yeah.
Wait, Takahashi was around back then?
Yes.
He looks like he's 12 now.
Right? That was a main event for Wrestle Kingdom 7. That's how long he's been part of New Japan.
Wait,
And of course,
Takahashi versus Tanahashi?
Yujiro Takahashi.
Not the junior heavyweight now.
No. No. The Tokyo Pit.
Okay. Because I was like, that's who I was thinking of when you said Takahashi.
Oh, wrong Takahashi. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. No. The better, well, not the better wrestler, the better reason to want to see.
Okay.
Makes any sense.
Wait, I thought Okada won. Oh, wait, that year's Wrestle Kingdom.
That year's Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
That was Tanahashi Okada.
Yeah.
The King of Pro Wrestling one before it, that was headlined by Tanahashi versus Suzuki.
Murder Grandpa.
And it was the first 5-star rating by Meltzer in New Japan in nearly 12 years. Orton's bleeding.
Well, yep. Of course he is.
And it was the beginning of Okada's 5-star run and Tanahashi's 5-star run with Meltzer jacking off New Japan, which we all knew was coming.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I'm an idiot. You know what I should have done here?
Yes, you are an
idiot. We had our review for this. We've never actually gone back and looked at our reviews originally for this show.
No, we have not.
And I'm not sure I want to.
I guarantee you, like, I rated like the women's match like 2.5 stars. It wasn't that bad. Now looking back on it, it's like, oh god, that was bad. Orton's going to punt him in the face.
In the fucking face.
In the fuss. You know, I have a problem with Dolph Ziggler.
What's that?
He fucked Amy Schumer. Like, who the
I made reference to that earlier.
I didn't even notice. And a super kick wins it.
Right?
Yeah, she's ugly. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm fugly. She's ugly and she's not funny. She's non-fugly.
I can agree with all of that.
Like, I don't know. It's just I don't understand why anyone sees in her. She's not good looking and she's not funny. Well, good for Ziggler, I guess. But whatever. Ziggler's the sole survivor.
Beating a future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Beating a future world champion.
He was also a former world champion too, technically.
I know, but I'm also technically right.
Technically right. The best kind of right.
Yep. And then there's Foley just looking at Orton like, how dare you?
How dare you kick me in the face? I was already bleeding. All right, folks. Time for the main event, but first a promo for...
How dare you make me bleed my own blood? Oh, this is called The Day. I've been trying to find this on streaming sites. But I can't. Because it kind of looks interesting.
The Day.
Yeah, I don't think there's any wrestlers in it. I think just WWE
Oh, Orton is.
Studio. Oh, Orton is in it. I just saw him.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't even notice that. But it looks interesting. I know the one guy from Lord of the Rings and Lost is in it. And I guess it's like a terrible movie, but I want to find it.
It is uh it's on Freevee. Watch now free for with ads. Or you can buy it on Amazon for $4.99.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, right. It's directed by Douglas Arniowski,
It's that agency. You don't know how to pronounce it.
right? Well, considering it's a Polish name, I should know it, but I don't. This has got to be terrible.
The movie.
Yeah.
It got bad reviews, but I want to watch it.
It's got 3.9 out of 5 stars
Oh, that's not bad at all.
on Amazon.
See, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes because they're just little kids in their basement, mom's basements, doing reviews.
Mhm.
So like they give like movies that I thought are awesome, like oh it's only 20% fresh. Like you're dumb. You're taking yourself way too seriously.
Exactly, right?
Like if you're like Adam Sandler movies, they're not meant to be like classics. But everyone's like, oh they're terrible. I'm like they're not supposed to be good. That's the point of them.
Yeah.
And this guy's just screaming his head off. I don't know why. Remember Tout?
I don't remember Tout. Thank God I don't remember Tout. Tout was before Vine, which also died. But
Yes.
honestly, let's be perfectly frank here. What is Tout? It's nothing more than TikTok.
Essentially.
It's they were ahead of their time.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Tout was terrible.
No. Yeah.
Everything was terrible.
Yep.
Oh
Oh,
God. Do we
apparently,
really have to watch this again?
yeah, triple threat match. That's your favorite kind of match.
God damn it.
You love three ways.
I love 3 ways with Ryback.
Because, oh, that was okay. Because it was in a three-way. It's not gay when it's in a three-way. With a honey in the middle, there's some leeway. And of course, CM Punk's kissing while I'm singing.
Yep.
Kissing the title. See, as much as CM Punk's an asshole, like 2011, 2012 was like great for him.
Oh yeah, it was his.
And
It was
and
still fucking bitch
and
about it.
and 13.
Yeah, 13 was
Well,
good.
13 till SummerSlam. Like after his match with Lesnar, it all went downhill.
Yeah.
Because he needed to face Ryback again and lose to Paul Heyman and then get a quote staph infection and then get fired on his wedding day because he somehow got lucky enough to fucking marry AJ Lee. I still don't see it. But love is love, I guess.
Yeah. I was going to do fuck Mary Kill, but I can't find Ryback's significant other.
I've heard about those three. Obviously, kill Ryback. Like that's just...
Obviously kill Ryback. Okay, we'll do it. Fuck it. We'll do it. Fuck Mary Kill.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if I want to kill Punk. Because if I kill Punk, it gives me a chance for AJ Lee.
The fuck off AJ Lee.
Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fuck Ryback, kill CM Punk, and marry John Cena.
Marion John Cena seems like the right play here. And I think you're right, actually. I think you're 100% right. I would absolutely kill Punk and fuck Ryback.
Yep.
Could be an interesting little run. Okay, what was the deal with Brad Maddox here?
So essentially, he helped Punk beat Ryback, and apparently Punk didn't know about it, quote unquote. And then Maddox is like, all you have to do is just give me one chance to prove myself. And I guess I think I think he has a match with Ryback and gets destroyed. And
What?
then that was a lot. And then he had a real 3-way with
Oh,
Paige
we
and
know that clear way.
Paige and Xavier Woods a couple years later. Because didn't like Matt? Yeah, he gets destroyed by.
I've got a bit for that for the Full Gear review.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the take on that match because
I actually did notes.
Post it.
No, like full on pages.
Whoa.
Like seriously. Because I knew it would be a few days before he taped and we had to do this.
Wow.
So it'd be like fucking mess. I'd be reviewing fucking triple threat matches with the WWE title for Full Gear.
Yeah, because you can't tell what happened 10 years ago as compared to last weekend.
No, but I will definitely get fucking confused.
Yes, you will,
Things
because
will like
that's you.
fall out of my memory because I'm focused on this. John Cena. When do
Oh,
you
yeah.
think they're going to induct him to the Hall of Fame? This year or
No.
next year?
No.
You don't think they're going to do it next year
No.
in Philly?
No.
When do you think they're going to do it?
When he wants to. I don't think he's done wrestling.
I think he's done wrestling.
I don't think he's 100% done wrestling full time. But I don't
Oh
think he's
yeah,
done wrestling.
absolutely.
I don't think he's done wrestling.
You think he's not going? He's going to do a couple more one-offs?
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
Well, you're wrong.
I think he's. I think he'll make appearances. I don't think he'll make another match.
I think. Well, you're wrong. So.
Okay, well, that's fine. You have your opinion. I have my opinion,
You have your wrong opinion.
and you have your wrong opinion. So
I'm not wrong. So don't matter.
you're always wrong.
Excuse you.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
always
always
right.
wrong.
I'm always right.
You are wrong more frequently than I am right.
Well, tonight during this thing, I am because this match goes 17 minutes 58 seconds. Meltzer gave it 3 stars, and I'm wrong. So,
Okay, fair.
so during the show, I was wrong like a lot.
Okay,
But I'm never wrong.
I'm going to say this then. If you think he's going to have another match, who should it be against, and who would you want it to be against?
Who should it be against? Will probably be Austin Theory. Who I want it to be against is Stone Cold. Now, this is interesting. The champion is coming out second.
Fucking jobber.
For a triple threat match.
Yeah, because Punk can't fucking take Ryback anywhere. He's already pissed. Like, I gotta fucking face Ryback, you piece of shit.
Again.
Again?
Interesting fact, CM Punk and Ryback had the first rematch inside Hell in the Cell.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They faced off at the 2012 Hell in the Cell, and then they faced off at the 2013 Hell in the Cell.
Nice. No.
So they were the first rematch that took place inside Hell in the Cell, which is super weird to think about.
I'll no.
And I think Cena Orton are the second, and I think it happened the same night.
Oh, really?
I think 2013 they had a Hell in a Cell match. I think. I don't remember. I think it was 2013.
So I asked you this and I didn't answer it myself. I think you're absolutely right. They're looking to do Cena in Theory if they're going to do one. I don't think they'll do Cena and Austin ever.
I don't think so either, but that's what I want to see.
What I would want to see is
third in a lifetime, Cena Rock.
Oh God. Actually, of all the people on the roster, I would love to see him and Orton one last time. Him and Orton or him and Edge?
Not him and Owens.
Um, him and Owens wouldn't be bad. Yeah, him and Owens would be good too. I think the problem is that I think whoever he faces, he's going to go over. And I think of the three, Owens would get the biggest rub. The other two would be like, yeah, okay, cool. You beat him one last time, type of thing. But Owens beating him.
I think Edge. If you're gonna go those between Orton and Edge, I think Edge. I would want to see.
Edge, him and Edge were the bigger rivalry, I guess. But Orton was definitely a sleeper when it came to their rivalry too. So, okay, Punk comes back to WWE.
Boo.
Fuck me, right? What three guys do you want him to face?
To be honest, Owens.
Owens Punk would be nice.
Um. Hmm. May sound weird, but Gunther
Oh, that would be good.
and Styles.
Styles. I think you bring CM Punk back, you rehire Ryback. First match, Ryback CM Punk.
That ain't gonna happen.
Okay. Second match, you have
Colt
CM.
Cabana.
Yeah. God damn it.
I see where you're going with it.
Third match, final match. He's got to go one-on-one with a great one. Yes, I mean it. Nia Jax.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get him hurt on the way out.
It's gonna be hurt on the way in.
Oh, yeah, true. If Ryback doesn't finish the job, Nia will.
100%.
Okay, everyone talks a lot of shit about Ryback. Okay. Here's my question about Ryback for you. Of all the shitty matches Ryback has had, which do you think is the worst?
Well, that's hard.
Because there's so many of them.
I remember, dude, I just still, the one thing that pops up in my mind is that Elimination Chamber match where like Danielson had to like forfeit the Intercontinental title and then he became Intercontinental Champion. That was like the worst Elimination Chamber match in the history of the Elimination Chamber. It was so bad. That's the one that I just think of off the top of my head.
I think the Night of Champions match was so bad, but the Hell in a Cell was worse.
The first one or second one?
The first one. Oh, excuse me, the second one. The one where the one he was the handicap tag.
The second one was.
That was the second one. Yeah. That was so fucking bad. God damn it! The man is a fucking nutcase too.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone talks shit about him. I mean, I don't think there's a guy that ever worked with him that said anything good about him.
He's like, well, Cena failed to put me over because you suck.
Oh, I take that back. There's one person, well, two.
Donald Trump.
Wade Barrett was one. And Mick Foley liked him too.
See, here, I didn't mind him because he was actually in the ring with people who could carry him.
Right.
But it was actually more like end of 2013, 2014, 15, where he's in there with guys who just couldn't carry him for the life of him. Plus, his nostalgia kind of wore off. Like,
well, his entire gimmick was he was like dunking on fucking guys 2 and 3 at a time when he first came out.
Yes, and then what he would, well, yeah, like doing what like Omos is doing, taking on like handicap guys, and then slowly building up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He's taking on handicap guys?
Yes, he's taking on handicap guys.
Holy
You know,
shit, dude.
I mean,
Gregory Iron, WWE bound.
yes, you know
Faithful.
what I meant. He was in handicap matches with guys. So then, but then he slowly worked his way up to being in the main event, which, quite frankly, I don't think he was ready for.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
like in a spot like this is okay, but main eventing a pay per view with CM Punk inside Hell in the Cell, I just didn't think he was ready for that. And then I think the next month they had a great match against what this pay per view is actually remembered for, but we'll get to that near the end.
Yeah.
But it's just, and then he kind of lost his fizzle, and
Well, what killed him was knocking out Dolph.
huh?
He knocked out Dolph legit, gave him a concussion in like 2014. It was like early 2014.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was. I just remember like WrestleMania with Mark Henry, and the match was terrible. We're all like, Ryback's winning that one. No, no question. And then like Henry beats him. It's like, what are you doing? Like they just they protected him so well, and then he was just taking loss L after L after L after L, and it was just like now he's just a regular guy. And
Yeah.
then once he became a regular guy, he got exposed. I think that was the problem. It just casually walks in.
I'm just going to pick you up from no reason
Just casually walk
whatsoever.
in.
Even Mark Henry said that Ryback pissed him off. And it's hard to piss off Mark Henry.
I was just gonna say Mark Henry's generally one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
He's so nice and he's so emotional and he's passionate. So if you're pissing off Mark Henry,
You've
then
done something.
yes.
And don't get me wrong. We're looking at Ryback right now here. And he's got fucking muscles on top of muscles. He's an absolute body guy in Vince McMahon's
I was
WWE.
just gonna say, yep.
So, I mean, why was he pushed? Hello? Are you not looking at the screen?
And let's not forget he actually did get over. He got over.
He did. Feed me more.
Yeah. And then I think he got hurt in 2013. And then so like his momentum was stopped even there.
Yeah.
So it was just like again, he's another guy that's a complete asshole. But the appeal was there. But then again, like I said, he essentially got he kept he was just became another member of the roster, and then he got exposed,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was it. And then he got an attitude, and then he got fired,
Yeah. Shocking.
and he hasn't showed up anywhere since.
First generation of the Nexus, because we're talking about Ryback. He was obviously part of the very first iteration of the Nexus. Of the 8 guys, who do you believe was the most successful out of all of them?
I'm going to be technical because that's the best right. It's Brian Danielson.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. How about
But out of,
after that?
I have to say, out of that, who was it? It was Ryback, Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, David Otunga, Wade Barrett. Who am I missing?
Oh, good question. Barrett, Daniel, Darren.
Darren Young.
Oh, Michael Tarver.
And Michael Carver,
Yeah.
who was not those two. Um,
Right?
so I would say Barrett.
Technically, John Cena.
Well,
Okay. No, seriously.
So
Um,
yeah, but it has to be Barrett.
no,
Barrett or Heath Slater.
I don't think so. I think it's Heath. Honestly, unless you want to, if you want to talk about the best singles guy, actually, I think it's got to be Darren Young.
No. Mm-mm. It's that's Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett's better than Darren Young.
You think so?
100%. I Tony Schiavone to you. 100. And this is a stupid spot. Cena's sitting there with the
Hating.
STFU, looking back, waiting on Punk, and Punk's just like Macho Man pose while the guy, no urgency. It's a dumb spot. I hate that spot. Just you could easily ran into the ring and just knocked him down.
Mhm.
But now Cena's just like waiting there forever, looking back. It's like, where the fuck is Punk? Where the fuck is Punk? It's a stupid spot.
I would agree.
See, if you just went up there and did the elbow, it's a little better. But to stand there, take your time, do the Macho Man pose, it's just a stupid spot. And Punk's like, I'm gonna go night night because I sleepy. I got a
Fuck that
concussion
dude.
from I got a concussion from Ryback.
Oh, that's who they should do. Fourth match after Nijax failed to seal the deal with Punk. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. He's still alive. He's still kicking,
Kicking.
kicking, kitten.
Pill time. We'll go ahead.
They rehire Hideo Itami. And we finally get the GTS off. I just want that to happen so bad.
Oh, you fucking Mark.
Right. Well, it was meant to be a thing. So I mean, we're gonna have it be a thing. So fuck you guys. Oh God, it's gonna injure both of them. Doesn't even know how to do a fucking double suplex.
I think he was going for a double shell
Shell
shock.
shocked, yeah. But he couldn't get Tensai up. How the fuck do you think Punk and fucking Cena was gonna go off?
They're like, table spot, table spot.
Okay, which Barrett led group?
Spanish announce table.
Wow. Which,
Okay.
which Barrett led group do you prefer? There's three of them. You got
Nexus Core League of Nations.
Yeah. Which
the,
one?
the Nexus.
But the core was basically Nexus Light.
I know.
They're not as successful.
No. Do you know who the leader of the Nexus was during the core?
Cena?
CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was with Batiste too.
Yep.
Mason Ryan. Where the fuck happened to that dude?
Don't know, don't care.
I think he went to acting. I think.
Don't know, don't care. But yeah, it's definitely Nexus, then League of Nations, then that's core. Cena doing his vintage Cena.
He's got to get his shit in.
Of course, you got to get your shit in. Shit and kitten.
Look at Punk like already rolling up for it for the next spot. You fucking dick.
Yep.
What a goddamn dick.
So he can hit the go to sleep. He hit it.
Doesn't take him out.
Of course it doesn't. Super Cena. Duh.
Oh.
God.
Oh. You know what's funny?
Huh.
Would I have seen him then? No, I wouldn't have. That would have been later. Mason Ryan works at Cirque du Soleil as one of the archers on the Cirque du Soleil show, Ka. That's fucking hilarious.
You actually looked it up.
I absolutely looked it up.
Yes. Let's go Bruins.
The fuck?
We're
No one
up
cares about
2-1.
the Bruins in January.
It's November.
Yeah, now it is. People listening to this won't care.
I don't. People listening just don't care. Our multitude of fans. It don't matter. As Cena and Punk are down doing alternate commentary, and Sleazy's jerking off to Paul Heyman.
Yes. My favorite fucking man in sports entertainment.
With his tweezers and his microscope. You, not Paul Heyman.
Both, yes.
Probably Paul Heyman too. Yeah. Kick.
That man
like,
exudes big dick energy.
He's like, I kick you butt. It's like it looks like kicking your thigh, but I kick your butt. I just kick your sternum.
It's
like,
a triple threat match.
He's like, I try to kick your face. Punk's all like, bye bye. I do like that high knee in the corner and the bulldog that fouls that he normally does.
Is this an Ed Leslie gimmick?
Huh?
The high knee?
That's the booty man.
Yeah, it's an Ed Leslie gimmick. It's where I was going with this, asshole.
The man with no name, the Zodiac, Brutus the fucking Barber Beefcake, or just Brutus Beefcake. There's more. Brother Brudai, the disciple.
The disciple, yeah.
Oh shit. The meat hook lariat or clothesline is what they called it. Or JBL would be like the Stan Hansen lariat because he's obsessed.
Do you
with
know
Stan.
what the difference between a clothesline and a lariat is?
Your face.
No, there's a legit difference.
You hang clothes on the clothesline.
You're a fucking idiot.
And a lariat is a wrestling move. He's marching around the ring. He's going to hit Shell Shock.
Cena with the save.
Of course, Cena with the save. You think Ryback is going to be a world champion?
Maybe,
Come
yeah.
on.
Well, now he's going to Shell Shock Cena.
Spoiler alert. You think Ryback is going to be a world champion?
Maybe. I don't remember this. Wait, what the fuck is this?
Boom. Again, 10 years later, Paul Heyman is going to manage one of them. Yes, folks, this is the debut. The hell was that?
Is that John Moxley?
No, that looks like Dean Ambrose to me.
Oh, what about the Tyler Black dude?
That looks like Seth Rollins.
And Leaky.
No, that looks like Roman Reigns.
Oh, fuck you.
But yes, this is the debut of the Shield in their not so shieldy uniforms. Right? in their NXT uniforms. Like, they haven't upgraded to the main roster uniforms yet.
I need you guys in dark cargo pants and dark shirts. If you got a tactical belt, great. Do it.
But the funny thing is, though, is that all three of these guys are going to be world champions. Yes, Moxley just lost the AEW title.
Spoiler, dude.
But again, like four-time world champion is Moxley, technically. Roman Reigns is the longest world champion in any wrestling promotion in what? Years? Well, since New Japan, because they like to have their world titles long. And then
but not as long as Reigns right now. In fact,
Reigns is like 810 or something like that. 1, 2, 3. So CM Punk sells the shit out of the Shell Shock, and then they just run through the crowd. And then obviously Seth Rollins is one of the best performers in the world, multiple time world champion, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble winner. Same with Reigns. It's just the impact of those three men will have on
their Triple Crown winners, right? And
yes, I think
Grand Slam for
two of them, Rollins and Ambrose. Actually, not Reigns. Yeah. Wait, maybe is Reigns a U.S. champion?
Reigns was never U.S. champion,
or was he never Intercontinental champion?
He was Intercontinental champion. He was never
okay. Cena just walks back like, well, whatever. But yeah, the impact of those three guys have are still felt today in the wrestling business. So
100%.
again, it goes around the theme of not a great show, but a historical one when it comes to these watch-alongs. So our first show we ever reviewed was the debut of The Shield.
It's crazy what that looks like. So let's take a quick look at everybody here. Ryback in obscurity. We don't care about him. CM Punk didn't wrestle for 7 years. Came back and had his best friend bite Kenny Omega. John Cena off making movies. Roman Reigns, longest Universal Champion ever, obviously. Tyler Black, Seth Rollins, whatever you want to call him. One of the top performers of our generation. Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever you want to call him. Top performer of this generation. Putting an upstart company, because frankly it is, on his back and putting it over.
Yeah, I will agree with that. The bullshit that's been going on in AEW the last few months, John Moxley he literally said in a promo, I had to miss my vacation because of this shit. So, but yeah, all three of them. And amazing. CM Punk wrestled John Moxley in a main event pay-per-view this year.
Yes.
2022.
10 years later.
10 years later on a pay-per-view. And that is the end of my feed.
Yep, me too.
Of the Survivor Series. It's just
it's crazy.
It's crazy to think about where the business is in the last 10 years has gone to. It's just absolutely insane. I'm glad we did this. I'm happy we did it. You know how much I love doing watch-alongs. We got to get a little pattern down so we don't fuck this feed up. But it's just, it's just amazing to look back 10 years. Our first show we ever reviewed was the debut of The Shield and the impact that they would have on the industry 10 years later. It's just amazing. By the way, Seth Rollins is the current U.S. champ.
Yeah.
So
we went from Cesaro to Seth Rollins.
Essentially, there was, and again, even in the first match, I know we shit on him, but the current NWA champion is in the first match of the show.
Yeah.
The pre-show had Jinder Mahal, the first jobber WWE champion. So
there's 2 former WWE champions in the pre-show.
That's right. Drew McIntyre did not wrestle.
But he was there.
Yes, Drew McIntyre was on the pre-show of this show.
Former NWA champion was on the pre-show.
Huh?
Zack Ryder.
Oh yeah, Zack Ryder. Yep. I'm
like, why is Santino Marella was an NWA champion? No, he wasn't.
No, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking what the hell?
Yeah, but former NWA champion.
The progression that Zack fucking Ryder did to Matt freaking Cardona in 10 years. It's insane. And then Santino Marella's hot daughters wrestling. So it's just insane. The Rock is getting a title shot a few months later, and now he has a hit TV show on NBC and the #1 draw in all movies, and just came out with Black Adam and
Project Rock. He's a XFL and
yeah, the XFL is coming out in a couple months.
And what's the other one? Can't remember. He's a 5-threat man.
Yeah, it's just it's insane. It's like the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's just weird. Rey Mysterio's still wrestling. Cesaro's alive and kicking. He's doing
barely. Let's be perfectly frank here.
Yeah, it's just And then you have the new wave of people coming up through FCW at the time and NXT. So that will shape the future. Like Big E will be coming up the next couple weeks after the show, I think. So
Yeah, it was pretty soon after this. I can't remember when it
it's
was.
either the day after or the week after or something like that. I think it was in November. I think, because I think he was part of Ziggler's crew at TLC. But no, it was just Kofi Kingston still doing it. Orton, he's out right now. Miz is still there. Mm-hmm. Ziggler's back. Del Rio's a piece of shit. Like, it's everything stays the same. So I mean, but it's fun looking back on these shows and being all like, can't believe it's been 10 years we've been doing this, and it's just so it's changed, but it's the same people are involved.
And from the back end too, a lot of the same people are still working there too.
Vince McMahon was running the company. Now he's not. Kevin Dunn's still there. Bruce Pritchard's.
He was there. I think
he was. No, he was not. Not in 2012.
When did he? When
2008.
Oh, he had been gone that long?
Yeah.
Before he came back? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has been great. If you guys love this content, obviously, share it to your friends. Tell somebody about it. If there's anything that you guys desire us to cover, we're going to cover a couple of other shows. I think one of them is going to be WrestleMania 29.
Yes, with some of the other, we're trying to get everyone on, but that watch party didn't seem to work out too well.
I'll figure out something.
I know we still got to do the 93 King of the Ring.
Yeah.
I may do that with Chip. I'm gonna ask Chip if he wants to do that with me.
Yeah.
Just for a bonus content. We can do that through. But yeah,
we've got a lot of content. We got a lot of cool things coming up in the upcoming months that you'll almost certainly enjoy, I would hope. But let us know if you got some thoughts, you got some cool things that you guys want us to take a look at, please let us know. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do our normal plugs, but follow us on Twitter. You know where we are. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You know the deal. All that stuff can be found in the Linktree at Linktr.ee/SleazyFatman. Other than that, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is the Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.